Laker Nation, what is going on? Welcome into the Laker Report here on Chat Sports. I'm your host, Jimmy Crowther, breaking down the latest that's going on with the LA Lakers. And in case you missed it, you must have been hiding under a rock or something. Anthony Davis is officially a Los Angeles Laker. Yes, that's right. He is joining LeBron James in LA. But there comes with some impact on his contract and what the Lakers can do this summer. Now, it's very confusing. There's a lot of moving parts, so we're going to keep this up here for you to read. Of course, let's remember, he has a trade bonus, which he can accept or decline. Now, there's almost no reason for him to decline it at $4 million extra. But if the trade is done by July 6th and there's no trade bonus, the Lakers could have nearly $28 million in cap space. Now, let's say the trade's also done in July, but he waives his trade bonus. That cap space dips down to $23.6 million. Now, the trade gets done, he picks up his trade bonus, and then the Lakers move around some players like Mo Wagner and Isaac Bonga. They have nearly $30 million in cap space, and it all works out okay for the Lakers and for Anthony Davis. They can go out and chase the max guys that they are pursuing this summer. Of course, signing a third max player is not guaranteed. It's kind of up in the air. We don't know who exactly they can land. We don't even know if they're in the running for the top, like at the top for some of these guys like Kyrie Irving or Kemba Walker and so on and so forth. But if this trade becomes official before August, then they'll have less than $30 million in cap space. And if it's official after August, they'll have the nearly $33 million in cap space, and then they can throw all the money they want at the max guys. But even if they can't get this $32.5 million, they still plan on pursuing some of these top max players. So you see the top 5 max level guys. Now, these aren't the only ones. These are some of them that are going to be free agents this summer. Of course, Kevin Durant at number 1. Despite the torn Achilles, he is still a max level guy, no matter how you turn it. Kawhi Leonard at number 2 of the Toronto Raptors. He will be a target for the Lakers, and we'll talk about him in just a little bit, so stay tuned. Kyrie Irving at number 3, another target, but of course the Brooklyn Nets are chasing after him hard. Kemba Walker at 4 is eligible for the Supermax in Charlotte, so any money that the Lakers can get to offer to him is going to help out. And then Klay Thompson, unfortunately, tore his ACL. Don't expect him to leave Golden State, but if he should, the Lakers could be an option, and having max money wouldn't hurt to throw at him. Now, not having max money becomes problematic because then your pitch to some free agents is, not as enticing as some others. So I want to know from the Lakers fans, from Laker Nation, are you guys worried about not having this max money? I want you to type Y for yes or type in for no. Now, even if you don't get the max money, you still got LeBron James and Anthony Davis. So maybe there's really not that much to be worried about, but it's up to you guys. Let me know in the comment section. And then after you do that, I need you guys to subscribe to the Laker Report right now at youtube.com/LakersTV. All off season long, we're bringing you the latest and greatest Lakers rumors and news every single day. So tune in, subscribe right now. Next rumor, Kyrie Irving to LA. That's what's being reported. Apparently, it's between the Brooklyn Nets and the Los Angeles Lakers this summer. Of course, he played those multiple years with LeBron in Cleveland. They kissed and made up. Everyone's all happy again in that relationship. And really, he's a perfect fit there. You get a point guard, you get a star forward, and then you get a top 5 talent in Anthony Davis. And honestly, can you ask for anything better? Well, the problem becomes if they can get along. But this, according to Sam Amick of The Athletic, said just days before the Davis deal was done. So this is prior to knowing whether or not the Lakers would have max money. Just days before the Davis deal was done, a source close to James indicated some optimism that, Nets noise be darned, which is my favorite part of this quote, Irving was still in play for the Lakers. So, of course, the Brooklyn Nets are the favorite to land Kyrie Irving. We've already talked about that. He signed with Rock Nation, yada, yada, yada. But put that all aside, LeBron James feels like he still has a chance to bring his buddy back to LA. And if he does, this lineup becomes, pretty nice. Kyrie Irving running the show there, 23.8 points per game at point guard position. And then who cares about a shooting guard? Throw Kyle Kuzma in there. Of course, they retained him. Didn't want to give him up in the Pelicans deal. LeBron James and Anthony Davis, those are your 2 cornerstones. AD and Kyrie are there for the long-term future. LeBron James for however many more years he has left. And then, look, I'm so tired of seeing JaVale McGee's face in these starting lineups, but we really don't know who's going to start at center yet for the Lakers unless it's Anthony Davis. So what's the biggest benefit here? Well, it's getting Kyrie and LeBron back together. That's right, the band is back together in Los Angeles. And you see what they did their best years in Cleveland together. 26 and 25 from the tandem. Rebounds per game, LeBron's, of course, going to be pulling down all those boards at the forward position. And then both of them are dishing out assists at a super efficient level. 5.8 from Kyrie Irving, 8.7 from LeBron James, and both shooting from beyond the three-point arc at a high clip. 36.3% from LeBron and 40.1% from Kyrie Irving, which he did again this past year. His three-point percentage has not taken any sort of dip. But look, the Lakers are not the only team that want Kyrie Irving. I mean, if anyone could land him, they probably would. But the Brooklyn Nets are really at the top of this running. They really are. They just are. That's it. The Lakers at number 2 is who I have there. The New York Knicks are going to chase him. I'm feeling less confident about them actually getting a chance to land Kyrie Irving. Boston Celtics, they feel like it's a foregone conclusion that he will be leaving. And then, look, the Clippers, you got to just throw them in there because they have the max money and they might be chasing Kyrie. But I want to know from you guys, from the loyal Laker Nation, do you think the Lakers have an actual chance at Kyrie Irving this summer? Let me know in the comment section, and then tell me why or why not, because looks like he's going to the Nets, but now all of a sudden he wants to play with AD. We'll see what happens. But another point guard the Lakers could be targeting, Kemba Walker of the Charlotte Hornets. Now, reports are that he is the top priority for the Lakers this summer. We'll see about that. He is willing, apparently, to take less than the max from the supermax, from the Charlotte Hornets. It's a lot of money to turn down for an older, undersized point guard. And look, he's not the biggest name on the market, but I would still consider him a top 5 free agent. He fills a huge need at the point guard position for the Lakers. I know LeBron James can take it up. He can handle it all he wants, really, but why not have another playmaker like Kemba Walker? I mean, he did it all in Charlotte. He literally ran that team. He was the only thing any Hornets fan really had to look forward to because his numbers were impressive. 25.6 points per game in his time at Charlotte this past season. Made the All-Star team. 4.4 rebounds per game. 5.9 assists per game. Shooting it 35.6% from beyond the three-point arc. Look, Kemba Walker is one of, if not the best Charlotte Hornet of all time. He wants to stay there, apparently, but is that really going to happen if the Hornets can't put anything around him? The Lakers already have a team to put around him. Other teams are already ready to build with Kemba Walker running the show. Now, the 4 teams that have been reported to be chasing this point guard, the Hornets are number 1. I mean, they want to keep their guy. He is the cornerstone of this franchise. The Dallas Mavericks, that team has been thrown out a lot. They want to pair Kemba, an older veteran point guard, with Luka Doncic and Kristaps Porzingis. The Lakers at number 3, making them a top priority apparently. And the New York Knicks down there, they're looking less likely to land a big-name star. It could get ugly in New York pretty quickly. But I want to compare these 2 point guards side by side, Kemba Walker and Kyrie Irving. I mean, they're the 2 top point guards on the market this season, and the Lakers might be chasing both of them. Kemba Walker has the edge in just about every category outside of assists per game and field goal percentage, but you got to remember, he was the only really good player on that Hornets team, so of course he's going to put up slightly bigger numbers than Kyrie Irving. I would still give the edge to Kyrie as a player, but you can't take anything away from 25.6 points per game and 5.9 assists for Kemba. So I want to know from you guys, which point guard would you rather have alongside LeBron James and Anthony Davis next season? If you'd rather have Kemba Walker, type W in the comment section below. If you'd rather have Kyrie Irving, type I in the comment section below. Now, why do you think I didn't put K? Well, Kemba starts with a K, Kyrie starts with a K. There's a free education for you guys right there. Another guy starts with a K, Kawhi Leonard. He is a free agent this summer. He's been connected to the Lakers for quite some time. Even before he got traded to Toronto, all signs pointed to him wanting to go to LA. Now, that didn't happen. He ended up in Canada. How does that work? I don't know. But LeBron, Leonard, Anthony Davis, who needs point guards? Just run a bunch of forwards and just let them run the show. Now, he just won the NBA Finals in Toronto. I mean, he spent 60-ish games there and made a playoff run, became the best team in the NBA, beat the Golden State Warriors. Does he really want to leave? I mean, there's also reports coming out that he might have bought some property up in Toronto. He might be getting prepared to stay for the long haul up in Canada. And if he does, I mean, I think it'll turn out pretty nicely for him. It did this past season. He averaged 26.6 points per game, 7.3 rebounds, 3.3 assists. I mean, passing the ball was not his main responsibility. If he got the ball in his hands, he was going to look to score. And then 37.1% from 3. This doesn't even mention the fact that he is one of, if not the best, perimeter defender in the league right now. That he is called the Claw for a reason. You add him to this LA team, I mean, come on, give the rest of the league a chance, guys. LeBron James, basically your point guard there. And then you put Kawhi Leonard in, I guess that's your backcourt. Who knows? This becomes completely positionless at this point. Kyle Kuzma, keep him in there alongside Anthony Davis, two young studs that can continue the process to build when LeBron James is gone. And look, Kawhi plus Kyle Kuzma plus Anthony Davis as your long-term future, Lakers would be sitting pretty. But of course, this all depends on if the Lakers can open up that max cap space. And again, you got to consider the other teams because the Lakers aren't the only team chasing Kawhi Leonard. I mean, if any team in the NBA could have him, they'd be chasing after him, but it's just not realistic to think that they're all going to get a meeting with the guy. At number one, I got the Toronto Raptors. I truly believe they have the best chance to land Kawhi Leonard. I say land with quotes around it there because in all reality, he's already there. The Los Angeles Clippers at number two, the other team in LA. Maybe Kawhi wants to take over LeBron's reign in Los Angeles, so he goes to the Clippers, doesn't land in LeBron's shadow. Lakers, I have them as a third, and then there's the New York Knicks again. Look, I keep putting the Knicks at the bottom of all these lists when, starting the summer, everybody thought that they were the top priority for some of these big-name guys. Now, not so much. So now, I want to know from you guys, where will Kawhi Leonard play this next season? Where will he sign as a free agent? If you think it's the Lakers, put the Lakers down there in the comment section. If you think it's the Raptors like me, because let's be honest, why would you leave an NBA Finals team? Put it down there in the comment section. Last thing we're talking about today on the Laker Report. What number is Anthony Davis going to wear as a Laker? Now, 23 is gone. LeBron James has 23. Don't expect him to move on again to number 6 and let AD take 23 from him. He's not wearing that. Now, LeBron posted a picture on his Instagram, photoshopped next to Anthony Davis, and Anthony Davis there was wearing number 21. So, is that saying he might be wearing it? Who knows? Now, he did wear number 14, and he wore number 42 with Team USA, but I can't imagine he wears either of those. 42 is just an ugly number, and 14 isn't a big man number. And then he wore number 41 throughout some of high school when he was a little scrawny dude. But really, I don't think it's 41. I think 21 is the most obvious number for Anthony Davis to wear next season in his first year as a Los Angeles Laker. First of many, we hope. And if he did wear 21, he would screw that. He would be the best Laker to wear number 21, at least in these past 5 years. The competition, it ain't stiff. Travis Ware in 2018 wore 21, and he's, now with the G League, don't expect him to take Anthony Davis's number from him. Ed Davis, he was good. He got some rebounds. He did some okay things. Wore number 21. Chris Duhon, Josh Powell, and Ronnie Turioff. They all wore 21. So, AD could be the best Laker to wear that number in franchise history, and at least in the past 5 years. But if you don't think he should wear 21, maybe you disagree with me. Maybe you want to see number 42 on AD. Maybe you want to see number, 41. Maybe you want to see some random number. Throw it out there in the comment section. Let me know what number Anthony Davis will be wearing next year with the Los Angeles Lakers.